Welcome to this tutorial. This tutorial is going to show you how to enroll into Onguard Safety training. You should have a link via your portal course somewhere that is some sort of button or link to the website that we use to register our training. So I'm just going to click on this one here. When you click on that link, it will take you to this website here. Now, you may have a previous username or password which you can put in from last year, but if you're new or it's your first time, you need to actually self-enroll. So we click on that. Then we need to create our user ID. I want your user ID to be the same as your school login, so it will be a number and possibly 2 or 3 letters afterwards. So for myself, I'm going to do 13ML for Mr. Leyland. Then in my username, we make sure that that is exactly the same, and then you just pop in your password and also your name. So we're going to pop in Mr. Leyland, as you can see there, and we can choose that. Then this is the important part, really making sure that your name's correct and that you choose the correct year, because that will show you what courses are available and what safety tests you need to do. So I'm going to show it for Year 7 Secondary. So I click on that, confirm details and enroll. That actually already exists because I've had to create it before to show as an example. So I'm going to try this one here. That one also exists and I just need to select my year group. Okay, so it says well done. You need to now log in. So I go back in, type in mine, which is a little bit longer, pop in my password and log in. So hello Mr, because that's my first name, and it says to us, well, you need to add a course that you need to enroll in. So we go to add courses, go to Year 7 Brief House, because that's the one I'm demoing for, and you're going to go in and find the one. So for instance, it might be 7 Tech Leyland, it might be a different teacher, and there might be a rotation, a group number. So I'm going to click that, confirm, and enroll in that course. It says well done, you've enrolled in this course. Let's have a look at it. These are all the things that I need to do, all the safety tests, so that I can move on to the practical components. So let's start just with the distander to show you. Then it asks you to open a training session. There's a number of different ways you can view it. So you can view it in Internet Explorer, you can download a PDF, you can have it with sound, no sound, you can have an old school looking sort of PDF document as well. The one that I would probably encourage you to choose is this one. You don't need the sound. You then read through the distander information, and hopefully you've had a tour of your workshop space, where that might be. And then when you get to the bottom, and we've read through all this, so I've read through that and I know it, I then do the knowledge test. So I click on here, it sort of says, look, don't do the knowledge test unless you've read this information. I have. Down to the bottom, click on the green link. Then will give me 10 questions. You need to move through those. Some people, it might just show 1 question per page, so yours might look like this, or it might be a big scrolling bar of all 10 questions in one. You need to get 100% in your questions. If you get one wrong, you need to redo and start your test again. It will be the same questions in a different order. If you're unsure about a question, you just click on the review and it will give you a handy little hint which will help you hopefully pick the right answer. Now, I've gone in and I've sort of finished the test. I've got my last question saying that if we rest our workpiece flat on the distander, is it a safe practice? Correct. It says congratulations, you've finished, but there's one more step you need to do to update your record. So you press OK. If you now press back or try and redo the tab and do another test, it won't log and register, and your teacher won't let you start your practice. So you need to go this nice and in bold. You must select this link. And it brings up a page here where you actually have your certificate. So it says, well done, you've completed it. And the last step is you then go back to course details. You could print it, but you don't need to. Back to course details, and it comes up and it says, yes, I've completed. I've done my training session, and it's registered it nicely there. So then I go on and do all my other tests. Once they've all been completed, then you check it off with your teacher, and then you can continue on with your practical components of your course.